Moving to who we are, what we are. We are fifth IR, which stands for Fifth Industrial Revolution. We have over hundreds and thousands of strong community of technologists from all over the world. We deal with technical sessions, consultations, and projects on multi-cloud strategy, data science and AI, blockchain, and extreme engineering. We help technologists to share their learning and get opportunities through our partners worldwide. Multiple certifications from Microsoft. She is a Microsoft Excel expert. She has got certification in Microsoft Office Specialist, Excel Associate, Microsoft Certified Trainer, Microsoft Certified Power BI Data Analyst Associate. You can see more about her in the given LinkedIn profile. And now over to Mansi Yadav.
Okay, thank you, Gavaskar. So let me quickly introduce myself before proceeding further, though Gavaskar has already, introduced myself. So I'm a corporate trainer with more than 12 years experience, and I train on tools and technologies like Excel, Advanced Excel, PPT, Power BI, data-driven storytelling, Tableau, etc. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. I have cleared few certifications like PL300, which is a certification by Microsoft to become Power BI data analyst. I've also cleared Excel expert and associate level certifications. I've trained more than 10,000 people so far. I've conducted more than 30 plus boot camps. And so far, this journey was wonderful. Let's begin with today's training session. And I want to talk about automation, which is the need of our almost all corporates are looking for such kind of solution. You have to do repetitive tasks, and you are doing that repetitively without knowing that it can be automated in Excel as well as in Power BI. I will start with Power BI. I don't know how many of you are already aware that we can that there is a component of Power BI available in Excel as well. But I'll talk about that later. Let me start with Power BI, how to automate process. Let me share my screen. Give me a few thumbs ups or confirmation if you can. Can you see my screen? Can you confirm? Can you give this confirmation?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. So let me quickly show you the data set which we are going to use, okay, for explanation. And so this data has more than, approximately 1 lakh rows. Okay, 1 lakh rows. This is a sales data. And this data has some info like country details. Let me quickly delete some of these additional rows, and I will tell you how can we automate this. First, I'm going to load this information. This is simply sales data, sales profit, quantity, target sales, unit price, and then we also have some information associated with this. It's always a good idea to know about your data before proceeding further. That's the best practice, because if you don't know what type of data you're going to analyze, what you will do with that data, so if you spend few minutes, you will understand what insights you can generate using that data. So this data I am going to load in Power BI. Not sure how many of you have experienced in Power BI before. It's a data visualization tool. What is a data visualization? Nowadays, lot of data is generated, huge massive amount of data is being generated, and business corporates, they want to take well informed decision based on that data. Right now, looking at this massive huge amount of data, I cannot say which product is most profitable for me, which country is most profitable, or which city or which market is generating highest sales, in which year I generated highest sales, or which um, who all customers are my best customer, my profitable customer. Because we have such a huge massive amount of data, and this data is going to be generated every day, sales is going to be generated every day. So what we want to first clean the data. Maybe sometimes there may be some issue in your data, so we can clean that, right? Let's quickly, this session is not about how to learn how to use Power BI tool. No, I will just explain you how to get data and then how to automate the process. Okay, so if I'll show you, you can see count of these rows is approximately, we have 99,999 rows. And why it's 1 lakh, including this header. So let's quickly load this data in Power BI, right? This is the data set which we are going to use. I have few more data set. We will talk about this later. Let's quickly open this, and it will take few seconds to make connection with this data set. Let's quickly load this. Now we will add here some visuals. Okay, let's say using some data set, using this data set, you created a report in Power BI. So I'm going to add few visuals, and then I will add more data down here, because this is a sales data, and every day we are going to receive more sales data every day, every week, every month. So are we going to create every time new report with this data? No, we are going to automate that. Okay, so let me add here few visuals. For example, maybe I want to analyze my sales by market. Okay, this is my first visual, and I want this by column chart, right? This is my one visual. We can add data labels if we want. Let me add few more visuals. Maybe I want to visualize this by region also, and this should be, let's say, this should be a bar chart. Okay, and I am going to add maybe few more visuals. For example, I want to see what is my total sales. Okay, so I am going to add here my total sales. This is my total sales, and let me increase decimal places here. Let's say 3 decimal places. Let me copy paste how many number of quantities sold, right? And let me copy paste, and what is my profit, right? Let me increase decimal places for this too. So we can create really insightful report. This is a very simple report, very simple report. I've not included many visuals, few visuals added here. Now if suppose you've completed your report, and every day you are going to receive sales data, are you going to create this report every day once again? No, not required. What I'm going to do, let's say I receive this new sales data, right? Some sales generated end of the day, my customer, my company. Okay, I received this data. This is today's sales. Though order date is different, don't worry. Okay, we're just concerned how to automate this. So what I'm going to do, let me just copy this, Control C, Control V. I'm going to paste it here. Okay, till now I use data till here, till 1 lakh rows, but I updated this information which we recently received. I want this should also be updated in my report. I don't want to every time create a new report. I don't want to load it, this data set again and again. Instead, I will just copy paste. Okay, and I will refresh. I want all of you to please remember these numbers. Okay, if you can 440k. Okay, and 13.183 million, that's the total sales, and this is the profit. I am going to refresh it. Let me save this, right? Because I added more data down here. Now I'm going to refresh it. The moment I will refresh, you will see that latest information is also updated in your report. This is a very simple report. Because of time constraint, I created a very simple report. Look at this. Look at this. I hope you remember total number of quantity sold was, less. And this was 13.18 something. So every day when you will receive sales data, you just need to paste down here. Make sure format is same. Okay. Data structure is same, right? If that's the case, then every time, every day, you don't have to generate a new report. You can use this feature. This is schedule. This is a manual refresh. But if, let's say, you will create a report and you don't want to manually refresh it, there is another feature which is schedule refresh. Every evening, automatically this is going to be scheduled. That refresh is going to be scheduled. But that's a complicated topic. We do that from Power BI service, which is the cloud version of Power BI. Okay, but you have seen that this can be automated. You don't have to every time load this new data and create a new report. Are we clear? Any question? Anyone? Yes, no, maybe? Let me know if you have any question. Now, you can create report with your sales analysis, with your profit analysis. You can create maybe product analysis, region analysis, which region is most profitable for me. It's all about drag and drop, right? Power BI is so powerful because of few reasons. One is cleaning and transformation capability. Second, data modeling. Okay, right now we just have one table, but let's say we have multiple tables. Okay, there are multiple tables. We can build relationship. That's called data modeling. Now let me show you how to automate the repetitive task in Excel. Similar task, let's say this same data we have in Excel, and we don't use in our organization, we don't use Power BI, but we receive sales data set every day, and we need to clean and transform data for making dashboard, for visualizing the data, or maybe for making summary report. But then there are so many columns. Some of these columns are even useless. For example, ship date, maybe order date, this can be useless. We are not going to use it anywhere. Or maybe we can use order date, but we will not use ship date. Order priority, maybe we will not use it anywhere. So better we should remove all these additional information. I want to see every time new data will be updated, I want to see that latest sales data, but that should be automated. I don't want to sort it manually every time. So what I can do, let me close this additional file which we just used. Now we don't have to use it. This is similar data. Okay, this is similar data. It's just that I've formatted that normal range as table. Let me show you component of Power BI in Excel. Can you all see get and transform? Get and transform is nothing but cleaning and transformation tool called as Power Query Editor. You will not see Power Query Editor here, but you can load this information in Power Query Editor. You can clean and transform, and then that is going to be automated. So let me show you how to do that. But make sure first you will have to, let me show you what is a normal range. This is not a table. We generally say table. It's not a table. This is a normal range. If you want to format this normal range as table, then you will have to use this feature. Just select any cell, and then you can select any design and click OK. And your normal range will be formatted as Excel table. Okay. So why you have to format this as table? Because if you want to load this information in Power Query, then Power Query can only recognize ranges which are available in table format, right? So we already have formatted this table, normal range as table. I can simply click on from table. First step, you need to go to data tab. Within data tab, you will find get and transform. Okay. And you will not find get and transform in older version like 2010, 2007, 2009. In 2010, you will have to add it as an add-in. In 2016, 2019 version or Office 365, you will find this get and transform data. Okay. Now let's click on from table range. You will see a new window will pop up, and name of that window is Power Query Editor. Why I loaded this data in Power Query Editor? Because I am going to add some cleaning and transformation steps, and then I am going to automate that process. If new data will be updated in that Excel file, everything should be cleaned and transformed automatically, right? So few transformations which we want. This supplier information may be useless, or maybe this price information, if you don't want to use, you can delete that. What I'm going to delete here, I don't think I'm going to use anywhere ship date, so I'm going to delete that. Okay, I deleted that. Second, I want to split. See, customer ID is given like this. This, let's say this is maybe country code. Okay, this is country code, and then this is customer ID. But this is given in one column. I want to split this in two columns. So let's just split this. Okay, what is our separator or delimiter dash? Power BI or Power Query Editor is very intelligent. They recognize our delimiter and just click OK. We have split it. Okay, now let's quickly rename this. This is my customer ID, and let's just remove this dot 2, and this, let's say, country code. Okay, dash country code. Next, what we want, I want to see every time latest information. Right now, this is showing me date and time component. So I can change this data type to date. So next, what I want, see, it's starting from 2012. This is not what I want. I want to sort it. I want to see latest information. Okay, latest sales. So I can sort this from Z to A. Beauty of this tool is that all records, all these, whatever changes I'm making, all those are recorded here. At any point of time, I can delete that last step. Can you see that last step is deleted, and I can add that step again? So all these steps are recorded and you can delete. So I'm done with all the cleaning and transformation, right? You want to delete some more columns, you want to add more transformation, you can do that. But right now, this is what I wanted. Now let's just close and load. Okay, so this will take few seconds. It's loading that data. I hope you remember how many number of rows excluding this header, how many number of rows. Look at this count of rows, 99,999 excluding your header, right? So this was the data which has customer ID. I hope you remember. We splitted this. We removed even this ship date also. Okay, this was removed. This is my original data, right? And we sorted order date. Okay, where is our order date? We sorted order date. Look at here. We split it. This is what we just loaded after transformation from Power Query. Okay, there is no ship date, only order date, and that too sorted. Okay, and I can show you if you want to delete. Let's say these are not useful, you can just delete. So all those transformation steps you can add. Now I want to show you how to automate this. This is also going to be automated. What I want, we received new sales data. Okay, we received new sales data in my another file. This is new sales data which we just received, and I want all those cleaning steps. Generally, manually if we'll do, we will have to do it first, clean this, and then we can paste it here. But you don't have to do that. You just copy your information, Control C, and you need to paste this information below your original data. Okay, so see, still in this query, we still have 99,999 rows. But after pasting this and after saving this, the moment I will click refresh, okay, either you can right click and refresh, or you can also refresh it from here. It is loading, it will take few seconds, and you will see that cleaned and transformed data. Look at this. How fantastic, isn't it? There is no ship date. This data is sorted. Okay, we are seeing latest information, right? And even customer ID. If I'll scroll down, I'll show you, after scrolling down, this is also splitted customer ID and country code. Let me scroll down. This is absolutely fine. Every day, whenever you will receive your sales data, now you just need to paste that data. I explain it with very simple steps, but you have seen power of Power BI for automation, and even component of Power BI is also available in Excel to automate repetitive steps. We explained, we learned this with very simple step, with very few transformation, but sometimes we have to add lot of transformation. Sometimes you will receive very messy data, and every day cleaning that data is challenging, if not every day, every week, every month, or even quarterly basis. But now you know how to automate that cleaning and transformation. Once that done, if you have created any dashboard using this data set, even your dashboard is also going to be refreshed. You just need to click refresh. All numbers, all new data will be part of your dashboard. Right, everyone? It is not very complicated to automate the processes. Now, if suppose your data is available on OneDrive, SharePoint, your data is available in multiple files. Let's say you have 100 files. You need to consolidate those 100 files. You can connect with folder and you can consolidate those 100 or even 1,000 file within few seconds. Make sure data structure is same. What is data structure? These headers. Okay, these headers. It should be same. If I'll show you, it's not just this Excel table. You can connect with text file, CSV, JSON file. You can connect with folder if you have more than 1,000 Excel files and you want to consolidate those files. You just need to connect with folder. You need to provide folder path. And if after consolidating those 1,000 files, your client shared another 500 Excel files, what you need to do, just paste these 500 files in your folder. Because of time constraint, I cannot show you that practically, but I hope you got the idea. In Power BI, there are many connectors. How Power Query Editor different, you will see. This is my Power Query Editor in Power BI. Okay, this is my Power BI desktop. I can open my Power Query Editor any point of time whenever I want to clean and transform my data. If you want to see data sources, I can connect with hundreds of data sources, database or folder, or look at this. These are the databases you can connect with. These are Power Platform or Azure services, online services. So there are many connectors available, data sources you can connect with. It's just that in Excel, you will find very limited options for database, for file, and for other sources. But even in Excel, we can automate the repetitive tasks. Okay. So this is what we wanted to cover. We wanted to show you power of Excel and Power BI for automating the repetitive tasks. You have seen that. And I hope you found this helpful, useful. Now you can tell your colleagues, your friends that, how to automate. You can go back and check this recording. You can try this step by step. You can use any data set. You don't have to use my data set. You can use any data set and try this step by step and learn how to automate process. Start with Excel. If you're not a Power BI user, then you can start with Excel, because this I've already explained where you will find Power Query. Okay, Power Query, that name you will not find, but you go to data tab. Within data tab, get and transform. Okay, get data, transform data, load it back in Excel and create your dashboard. And new data comes up, just paste that information below your original sheet. This is my original sheet. Okay, and I can keep pasting more data down here, and you will see that everything is working automatically. You just need to press refresh. Okay, refresh will add all those transformation steps and provide you that latest information below your table. But if you have sorted, because I've sorted, I might see a different sorting in my data. So I'm done with my session. This is what I wanted to cover. If you have to say anything, Gavaskar, if you want to add something, please go ahead.
So participants, if you have any doubts or doubts, you can ask. You can unmute yourself. Participants, you can unmute
Yes.
yourself.
Hi, Mansi. It's Maheshwara here. I have a doubt. You shown that while appending that new data, okay. Previously, you were splitted that into ID into a couple of columns and another into date actually. But while you are appending the first data, am I right? So you're not doing any split there actually. So there will be mismatch,
Yes.
right? While adding the rows and columns there. So it will automatically adjust it, is it?
So you will have to just take care that headers are same. Power Query is case sensitive. Even if this column is shifted somewhere else, I can shift, let's say in my new data. Okay, this is my new data.
Oh.
In this data, if my, my customer ID is not available in third column, it's actually available here. Still, Power Query will recognize this and it is going to split. And when you will, add this information here, it is going to, do it correctly. So don't worry about that. Even if
Okay. So no,
column is
but the
shifted.
column number is somewhat, if it is 10, okay, previously your transform splitted into something 12, am I right? But while you are pasting your new data, it is going to be only 10, am I right? Something. So couple of columns you splitted it. So
Yeah,
there will be
just one
automatically it
column
will
I
be
splitted. This column I
right.
splitted.
Right. So it will automatically adjust it, is it?
Absolutely. See, it's automatically adjusted. In previous data, how many number of rows we had? 99,999. After
Right.
this row onwards, this is automatically splitted. I just click refresh. See?
Right.
Yes.
So it can integrated with only Power BI or any other reporting tool. This is only with Power BI, am I right?
So, see, right now I'm talking about Power BI. This can be done, this cleaning and transformation and automation can be done in Power BI desktop. It can be done in Excel also. This is an Excel feature. These are nothing but Excel features.
Okay. So no,
Right?
I'm talking
But
about the
if,
reporting tool.
yes.
Suppose if you are using another something in AWS, we have QuickSight, am I right? So something will it support like that? Though it won't
So
support,
if
am I right?
if suppose Excel, this is a worksheet. If you can load Excel worksheet, I'm not subject matter expert in AWS, but if AWS supports loading this Excel file, then this automation will work here, and whatever you want to do in AWS, you can go ahead and do that in AWS.
Right. Thanks.
It's just
Thanks,
that Excel
Mansi.
as a data source should be available in AWS, then it will work. If that connector is not available in AWS, then you can't do anything.
Right. Got it. Thanks, Mansi. Thanks for clarifying my doubts, actually.
No problem. Any other
So
doubts?
participants, I have shared the link as well as the speaker code for downloading the certification. Participants, you can use the link which I provided in the chart for downloading the certificate. So I think we can get the system.
All right, then.
Yeah. I think we can wind up the session.
Okay.
So on behalf of
Thanks, Mansi. Thanks, Gavaskar, for the expansion.
We like to thank Mansi for providing a wonderful session on how to create dashboard using Excel. Once again, we like to thank Mansi for providing a wonderful session on Excel. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining in. I hope you all found this helpful, useful. Do use this, automation in your day-to-day's work, and trust me, you will be appreciated for saving company's time and your time. Use this time more productively in other tasks. All right, then keep learning. Happy learning, everyone. Thank you.